Alright, what's up gang? Welcome back to the video. Today we're going to be doing a test on some tracer and we're at the spot. I wanted to originally do this at an office spot just because it's where I fly, so I feel like it's where my test would go best, but meaning it's a weekday, we can't hit an office spot, so I figured this would be safer. A lot of concrete noise, it's hard to tell, but up there it turns left, so I'll be penetrating through the concrete right there. My plan's pretty much just to fly on the version I'm on, see how far I can get, and then pretty much stand in the same spot and see if I can get better results. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna go kind of slow. By the way, it's really windy, so that's gonna play a part. Take it nice and slow. I don't want to go too fast because I know it's gonna go out real soon once I hit this corner. And once it goes out, I'll go mark it with a rock or something, and then we'll try again after I update. Okay, so we're dropping down to 40, 15, 0, fail safe. So I know it's the one. I'll put a rock on top of the rock. All right, so I just got done with my first pack. I pulled out the laptop. I need a hot spot, so we're gonna pull out that personal slat spot. Plug it in, plug it in. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, I've never actually updated anything TBS. But I'm pretty sure if I take, if I can reach, pretty sure if I plug this directly in, we got power. It's going, come on. Oh, it sees it. Firmware, manage, firmware. Okay, so I don't see it right here. You might see the same thing. It's because it's a beta, so you're gonna have to come up to here to the 3 dots, turn on your beta firmware, go back, manage, firmware. Okay, now you see it. So it's still in beta 5.07. Let's see what it says. Several fixes related to range complaints, new ludicrous power level, LQ statistics, data correction. Okay, so update. So I go through some steps, it looks like. Update. It's flashing, so I think it's doing something. All right guys, so I just updated the module. Now we gotta turn this guy on. We're gonna put this thing in bind mode, but first we wanna have this thing ready. So press this once, it should go blinking blue. And we're gonna plug the drone in, or the receiver in. So that's good. Wait for it to connect. Okay, now you have to press it real quick. And it didn't go solid blue. Oh, okay, there we go. So now we got the solid blue going. So it should be sending the update that's on here to the receiver, and it should be ready to go soon. So there you have it. It did a bunch of different color series, but now it's back to green, which means we're good. Got this. I have 2 startup modes, so this one's not fully armed. For anyone who's scared, I can put my hand here and it'll stop. That's why if you ever see me using my drone like indoors to test stuff, my propeller's in a mode where the gyro is not activated, so it stops, just so you know. So let's go test out the new update and see if we get better range. I forgot to mention where my antennas are. Everyone's gonna have antennas in different spots. I don't fly long range, so mine aren't in the best spots for range. Mine are for longevity of crashes. So I have this one standing up right here to the side. It's against a TPU for the most part, but there's carbon interference on both sides. And then this one is underneath the ESC wires, so also not the best spot. If I was gonna try to fly the mountain over here, I would probably move them somewhere away from the carbon. But for flying my normal office spots, I usually don't have problems fail-safing, and this way I don't break antennas. You gotta make these things as durable as you can. And sometimes a long-range rig is not a freestyle rig. All right guys, so back to the same spot, standing right here. Let's see where Ludicrous takes us. Not the rapper, the mode. So I'm gonna keep it slow just so I can watch the RSSI. We're at 99, still cruising. We're starting to hit the turn now, so this is where it should start to be penetrating. Coming through, so there's the rock right there. So that's where last time I made it, right here. So we're passing last time. Let's stay low. I shot up a little bit. Still going. Okay, so we're getting way better already. My DJI is actually turning red, but we're still good. Okay, fail safed. RSSI still shows 99 for some reason, but that's where we fail safe. We're definitely way further. All right, so we're approaching it right now. Here's last time's test, and then way over there, see the beginning of the wash. Here, I'll zoom in. So our cars are right there. I'm at the very beginning of the wash, but if we get down to the level I was flying, I'm going straight through all this concrete and the ground. So it's a lot. So it might not look like much of an increase from there to, let me zoom in, there, but that's a huge increase because that's a lot of concrete and ground. And you typically aren't flying through the ground. You're flying through like a wall or two. At this point I could have flew it too, but I'm gonna walk over there just so you guys can see. So I'll zoom back and kind of look where it was. There she is. So here, rocks over there. That's pretty good distance. All right guys, so Bad Company had the idea to try his Crossfire out, see how far he can get. So we have his quad set up. He's standing right here in the same exact spot, and I have the stick cam going. So I'm gonna walk down here and pretty much just watch where he gets.
Super low throttle. Stay low. Fail safe!
Here he comes. Still going. Oh, he's going. I lost it about right there. Oh. Oh, he lost it like in the same spot. I was right about here. The rock's way back there. He's right here. I don't know what he's doing. He's still spinning. And I'm it just sounds scary. I'm not going anywhere near it. I think he fail-safe, but maybe his fail-safe's not set up. All right, well, dude, I'm sorry to tell you, but
There wasn't that much of a difference.
you only made it like 40 feet past me. If
Your
that.
second failsafe was like where I failsafed, right?
Yeah, after the update, I was about 40 feet before you. Maybe like 30 feet. Like, you for sure made it a tiny bit.
Just a
further.
tad bit further after your update, right?
Yes.
So
And
updating is equivalent to almost this nano rapid or nano crossfire shit.
in this condition, probably a different story if we're trying to just go straight with no penetration, but through straight ground and concrete. Let's get it. Alright, so let's see, now that we got that test out the way, now that I know Tracer's just as good as Crossfire, we're going up this mountain with confidence. Up here, got no worries because we got that Tracer, we racing. Dude, it feels good. that's the thing is, all right, look, I used to fly R9 and I had I didn't have Crossfire, but I've used friends because we were debating R9 versus Crossfire. And no matter what, when I'd go out this far, I always thought it was my DJI lagging. And what I realized was that was just the increased latency on your Crossfire R9, because once you get this far, it gets more latency to keep a good connection, where Tracer right now is still at its locked latency. So that's why there's a chance it might disconnect, but when I'm this far, it feels so good that I have full confidence on that aspect. Like, the reaction time's so quick that I don't feel sketchy. And like I said, I used to always think that was the DJI, and then now that I have Tracer, I have no lag when I'm this far. Now I know it was always my radio link holding me back. Voltage is getting low. Like, I could even hear the sound delayed, and my controls feel quick. All right, so let's bring it in. Probably gonna end it here for today.